Welcome, race fans. Tonight, the gRaceland Shootout Series. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to saying that. 5-Star Beverages, Season 4, round number 7 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. First time tonight with this league. So it is going to take me a few races to get used to the drivers and how they run things and all that. But just give us time, folks. We'll get it all figured out. I've already got the pre-race analytics pulled up here. I want to give a shout-out to, of course, 5-Star Beverages here tonight sponsoring the league here. So big shout-out to 5-Star. Daniel Holloway for contacting me about gRaceland Shootout Series and introducing me to them. And, you know, it was made that I would be broadcasting the rest of this season. So glad to be a part of it. We've got a lot to go down here, folks, so we're just going to dive right into it here tonight. We've got an air temp of 77, a track temp of 93. Now, the feature race is going to be 50 laps, no stages, 2 GWC attempts, 2 fast repairs is what they have here. Now, the green-white checkered, it could happen or could not. That all depends on how these guys act on the track here tonight. 75 miles in total for the feature race. Now, they get 3 sets of tires, 75% fuel. Now, they could probably go about 35 laps roughly, but given that these cars burn up fuel pretty quickly, I've estimated at about 28 to 34 is when we'll start seeing these guys come down pit road for their pit stops. Hopefully under green, but we'll see what happens. Pit road here at Texas, 50 miles an hour with a pace speed of 65. Jumping down into the point standings here tonight. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock. Let me introduce myself first and foremost. Some of y'all out there are probably new to MaxspeedTV and new to me too. So I want to introduce myself. I am on the mic by myself, which is fine. I've been doing it for quite some time. So now coming into tonight, this is the way the point standings stack up. Daniel Holloway is up the top spot at 832. Adam Robertson in second at 793. Chris Akers in third at 744. Brian Neff in fourth at 735. David Duke fifth, 734. Billy Stanley in sixth at having 666. Brandon Murray in seventh at 662. Eric Blount, I think I said his last name right. If not, Eric, you can kill me later. In 8th at 649. Philip Temple's in 9th at 638. And Rich Blake is going to round out the top 10 at 602. James Napier in 11th at 573. Robert Lynch Jr. in 12th at 567. Austin Evans in 13th at 559. Richard Sudduth in 14th at 484. Randy Bledsoe in 15th at 434. Rob Yost Jr. in 16th at 423. Andrew Smith 17th, 382. David Cox in 18th at 347. Dave Fuge Jr. in 19th at 344. And Ryan Freeman is going to round out the top 20 in the point standings at 260. So that is the way everybody stacks up coming into round number 7 here tonight. Now, I don't know really any of these drivers per se. The only driver I really know out here on a personal level, I've known him since I pretty much started, is Daniel Holloway. So I'm going to get used to Brian and Larry and James and all these guys out here over time. But it does look like we've got about 4 people out there tuning in right now, folks. Share it, get it out there, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, if you've got it, LinkedIn, whatever, share the link, get people out here tuning in for these guys. Now, right now, we've got about 11 drivers. However, we should see a few more pop in here as we get closer into qualifying. Then they'll have their heat race right after that. They'll have a 5-minute warm-up. And during that warm-up time, we'll get the pole sitter down here. We'll get a few other drivers down here to talk with them. And then we'll get into the race time. So we got some other stuff I do want to go down here before we get further into it. and let these guys practice. A 5-Star Beverages, as we noted earlier, is the main sponsor. David Noble out there. So big shout out to David. Beef Jerky Unlimited, that is the Pole Sitter Award for qualifying. We'll talk more about that when they get into qualifying. Performance Distributors is the first sponsor that they ever had, so we're going to definitely stay with what they do here over at Graceland and make sure they are mentioned as well. That is actually one of the drivers out here's personal sponsor as well, so we got to make sure we got to get everybody in here. Also, if I throw some nicknames out there, I have been told on a couple of them. Now, the number 9, he is actually out here. His name is Robert Doig. He is known as Bomb Dude. So if I say Bomb Dude, I am talking about the number 9. Richard Suddeth in the 95. He's somewhere around in here. There he is. He is sitting on pit road. He is known as Sudden Death. And we have Brian Neff, who I was told he is known. Where is he at? There he is at the number 69. He is known as Flying Brian. So if I throw some of these names out there over time, well, that's it. Those are who I'm talking about. A little unique nicknames that they got going on for these guys. But we are coming down to 5.5 minutes of practice. And before we get any further, okay, he is out there on track. I was going to get the CEO down here, but he's out there practicing, and I don't really want to disturb him while he's practicing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead here a little bit early, and we're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. We got a few more videos and stuff we got to play too, but we'll get that later on. But hang tight, folks. We got some racing to go on here tonight with these guys, and we are now up to 12 drivers. David Cox has joined the facility here tonight. So hang tight, folks. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Lord, we come to you tonight. We want to thank you for another day of life. This is the day the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Lord, thank you for these keyboard warriors who have gathered on the gRaceland event tonight. I pray you'd be with them. I pray you'd deliver them from cramps and carpal tunnel. I pray you'd watch over them, Lord, whether all they've got's a little joystick to get them around or they got a full racing simulator. I pray it'd be a level playing field. I pray you'd help them tonight as a common man gets to go around the high banks of Daytona. Talladega gets to battle it out in the Coliseum at Bristol. Lord gets to get their Darlington stripe on this year. I pray you'd give them courage, give them nerves of steel, give them the line to put down the drive tonight. I pray you'd watch over them, give them horsepower under that hood, give them grip in those tires, and most of all, keep the wife and kids away while they're trying to play. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Alrighty, folks. Well, just in time here. They are now getting into qualifying, and of course, some of y'all may recognize who that was doing the prayer for these guys. He actually did, I believe, in one of the NASCAR races too. So that is him. They had that done for this specifically, from what I understand. So. Nice to see different things going on, and Vanessa Compton out there in chat rooting on to Richard out here tonight. Now, it looks like everybody, for the most part, is out here on track. It looks like closed qualifying. Everybody is out there on the track, but they cannot see each other, so they got the whole track to themselves. We are just waiting kind of for the times to start coming in here, and they got 5 minutes, 2 laps. Nice to see everybody tuning in right now. Looks like 10 watching and 8 likes. Right now, there we go. First time here. Let me bring up that driver bar, and a unique feature with a TVO is that, well, I could put their driver's picture actually in the driver bar, and we've got a few of them out here. Billy Stanley, it looks like, is actually on his first lap. Might have not have counted here. But Adam Robertson up at the top spot currently. Eric Lout there in, well, it was in second. Now Daniel Holloway just took over the top spot. Brian Neff in third. Eric goes back to fourth. Richard there in fifth. Robert Doig there in that 6th spot, and it looks like for the most part everybody is going to have completed their laps here. Now we got a few that are still on their 2nd lap, and Adam Robertson up at the top here. Daniel Holloway in 2nd right now, coming to 2.5 minutes left. Everybody that's done is slowing down, going to pit road. Randy Bledsoe going straight from dead last on his first lap to P2. What a lap by Randy Bledsoe here, just coming out, hammering down and showing these guys, hey, I can do it in 1 lap. It ain't going to take 2. And, man, that 81 put it straight up into P2. Is he going to be able to knock off Adam here for that top spot? Well, we are about to find out once everything updates. And, yeah, he does. 21 thousandths of a second ahead of Adam Robertson. Randy Bledsoe goes to the top spot. Man, oh, man, what a lap. Now, it looks like everybody is done with qualifying. Wow, so they really made that quick, and I will be able to actually do something here. I want to get down to about a minute before we do it, but it looks like Randy Bledsoe is going to be taking home here tonight. Oh, let me see. Here he took his car behind the wall, but Randy Bledsoe, folks, here in a minute to go is your Beef Jerky Unlimited Pole Sitter Award here tonight. Congratulations goes to, well, you guessed it, Randy Bledsoe. We're going to go ahead and get Randy down here real quickly. Randy, bud, do you have a copy?
I do.
Well, man, you are going to grab that Beef Jerky Award. So you got some jerky coming to you, apparently. So I'm new, bud. So, I'm still getting used to things. But, hey, man, you got the top spot. You beat Adam out there about 21 thousandths of a second. How's track feel real quick, bud?
It feels pretty good. Anytime I can beat Adam, that's always a good day.
That's always a good day. Well, you guys are going to be coming into the heats here, bud. I just wanted to congratulate you on that award here tonight, man, and go out there and have some fun. Now, how many heats we going to get? Just one?
I think we're doing just one.
Just one heat. Wow. Well, hey, it's going to all come down to the heat and the race, right?
Yes, sir.
All righty, Randy. But go out there and have some fun, buddy. And, man, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get that beef jerky off there real quick. And it looks like they are going to have that one heat race here. So we are going to get the ball off of there. Now it has put, starting out up top in this heat race, it has put Richard in the 95. Now I do want to mention, folks, that is Richard's first paint he has ever done, apparently. He did that over a period, I think, a couple days. I gotta say, that is a sharp looking paint for a first timer. I know it's not all about the paints, but I gotta give him props, and I'm sure everybody out there's looking at it as well, like, wow, so I gotta say it, I got, Vanessa is out there here rooting on Richard. Praying for Richard. All right, here we go. We are rolling off here, I think. Our Brian Neff is actually going to start on the outside here in this heat race. So everybody's out there. Here we go. They of course, will go the pace speed, 65 miles an hour here tonight. Rich Blake out in chat. How you doing, Rich? You are one of the drivers out here, but you're not out here tonight. So I'm Joshua, Rich from Maxspeed. Glad to see you out there. All right, making our way down into turn number 3 here tonight, folks. Pull those belts tight one more time. Getting into the heat race number 1, and I believe it is the only heat race. We are going to be doing no caution, straight up 10 laps, I believe is what it is. Pace car is off and away for the first time, and getting in at a start zone here, and the green is out, folks. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing, heat racing number 1 here tonight. 5 laps, my bad. 5 laps. Already starting to see, even in this heat, side-by-side racing. Man, this is going to be close here tonight. Man. 2x2 up top, a little single file going on behind them. 60 of Eric Blount and Randy Bledsoe right there close together. Oh, we got a car going up topsy-turvy. That is Robert. Ooh, Robert in a 9. No, who was that? That was David Cox. And, oh, no, they're going all over the place here, too. There's no caution, so I got to just find out who is involved. It's like Brian Neff, Larry Fairman involved in that one. No caution, so I just got to go all over the place. Daniel Holloway passing up Richard, who led first lap. Like a couple of drivers trying to make some moves here. Little incident behind them. Side by side got to worry about right now is what is ahead of him. Here comes the 28 of Adam Robertson, Randy Bledsoe, and Richard Sutton there going at it. James Napier back here in the 7 and Billy Stanley in the 8, side by side, out of 2. Onto the back stretch, man, they are picking up some speed in the 95 of Richard goes into the inside wall. Messing up that beautiful paint he did. Oh, man. White flag in the air. 1 to go for Heat Race 1. Daniel Holloway. Oh. Daniel Holloway, Randy Bledsoe, Adam Robertson, side by side out of 4. They're going to go. Is he going to take it 3 wide? No. Who's going to take it? The 26 of Daniel Holloway on the outside wins Heat Race 1. All right, let's go ahead and get Daniel, I guess, down here if we can. I don't know if we'll have time. He won the heat race. I do have to find out who the actual pole sitter is, though. That is going to be the big thing. We'll get into the warm-up here real quick. That's all they're doing is just one heat race. But Daniel Holloway grabs the heat here. And as they are into the warm-up, I do not have who got pole. We're going to let these guys kind of come out here. Now, they are not going to get out on the track. Oh, Daniel, get into your car. I can go ahead and, I guess, pull him down here real quick. All right, Holloway, buddy, got a copy?
I do.
Well, I wanted to grab you first because you did win the heat race there. Barely, but you got it. Well, that was an amazing finish. But, you know, and that's kind of the reason why I pulled you down, man. You guys were out there bumping and banging. Everybody was going all over the place. This is going to be an exciting race, I think. Now, congratulations on the heat win. What do you expect here tonight by these guys?
Actually, no, Randy got me. I think it was like .001. So actually, Randy got me on that finish.
Really? Because I had it as you.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I guess iRacing didn't know.
Oh, I guess iRacing didn't even know. Well, I guess we'll pull Randy down here. That would be Bledsoe, right?
Yep, the 81.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and you know, get Randy down here. But you know, man, awesome job, Daniel. This is gonna be wicked.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna be fun. Good group of guys in here tonight, so it's gonna be tight racing. And what you saw there, that's 50 laps. So, you know, hold on tight.
Oh yeah, definitely so. All righty. Well, Daniel, good luck out there tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, let's go ahead and get Randy Bledsoe down here. Well, ATVO had it as Daniel, but apparently, Randy, you got it, so congratulations on the heat win, buddy.
I appreciate that.
Well, confusing, man. It's the first night, so, well, you got the heat win. Now, I don't know who is actually on pole. Can you explain how that works?
Your guess is as good as mine. I think I'm on pole.
Think you're on pole?
I think the top 5 was just inverted for the heat race.
Okay, so you...
And they finished, wherever you finish at in the heat race, that's where you start. I think. Don't hold me to it.
Well, we'll get more into that once everything gets said and done. But, man, congratulations on the heat here tonight, man. What do you expect out of these guys here, man? 12 drivers. These cars are not easy to drive, but they are fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of hurt feelings tonight, I'm pretty sure. You got to do what I did to Daniel. You got to kind of bump them out of your way to get them to go up the track. Hope you don't wreck them.
Well, and, you know, I've been told, I don't know how true it is, but if they're in your way, bump them.
Yeah, that's one of the rules.
Get them out of your way. Try not to spin them, but, you know, give them a little love tap if you have to. Well, Randy, good luck out there tonight here, buddy. And if you are on pole, congratulations on that, man. But this is gonna be wicked. I'm looking forward, Randy. So you guys go out there, have some fun, and we'll get to the other quick video that I gotta play here. So, Randy, good luck, bud.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you. All righty, well, coming down here to about a minute 20 seconds. And Brendan Kennedy out there. Diana out there here tonight. So, no, actually, Diana, I was told, I don't know if you caught that, but I was told that Randy actually got P1 there in that heat. So, iRacing, very slow. So, that is kind of the... I have to kind of wait on ATVO and iRacing, and sometimes they don't match up. It is what it is. So, but, hey, we'll get there. So, coming down to about 43 seconds. Well, folks, here we go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Thank you.
All right, another video there, and that was actually given to me. We got many more of those, which is kind of cool, actually. We're going to have some more coming in as we get on into the season, but these guys are going to fire it up here tonight. And we'll try to get a few more drivers here throughout the race up here for sure. But coming down to the final second. And here we go, folks. Checkered flag. We'll get them on the grid here tonight. The gRaceland Shootout Series, 5-star Beverages, Season 4, round number 7 here at Texas. And Randy Bledsoe, I do believe, yes, is on pole here as it is showing. So, our MaxspeedTV starting grid here tonight. Randy Bledsoe with a 35-34. Congratulations to Randy on grabbing the pole. Adam Robertson going to start on the outside of him in second. Daniel Holloway third. Brian Neff in fourth. Richard Suddeth in fifth. Eric Blount in sixth. David Cox seventh. Robert Doing in eighth. Billy Stanley ninth. And James Napier 10th. Larry Fairman at 11th. Robert Lynch in 12th. They call him, I believe, Cruns. I'm just going to call him Robert. I'll get used to these guys throughout the season, but yeah, I couldn't believe it either. When iRacing did the final update, it put him as the winner. So, I don't know, Richard, where did a sudden death go? He is not even in the race right now. All right, Charlie and Janice out there in chat rooting on Billy. Out of turn number 4, the pace car will dive off. There it goes to the safety of pit road. And into the start zone here. Green is out for the first time here tonight. Boogity, 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 folks. We are racing in Texas. Sarah, check your settings. I'm broadcasting 1080, so check your settings, change it to 1080. That could be the problem. All right, well, Randy Bledsoe, Adam Robertson, Daniel Holloway kind of switching places here. One lap down here already. Single file somewhat, as we're probably going to start seeing some side-by-side back here around the 8 of Billy, Robert Doing, David Cox, Brian Neff. Getting a little squirrely back here. Definitely going to have to keep an eye on the drivers in the back, not only in the back, but the front. Everybody going wide back here. David Cox running that high line, it looked like. James Napier and Larry Fairman kind of running whatever line right now I guess they can get into. Man, these guys are close. Battle for the lead, 81-28. Going at it. Adam Robertson, Randy Bledsoe. Adam Robertson gonna lead his first lap here tonight. Now we've got a battle for P2. Randy and Daniel. Eric has got very good seat behind him if something does happen in front of him. James Napier, David Cox going at it back here down into turn number 3. Kind of at the tail end of the field, but still yet a battle for position. Robert Lynch kind of in the mix here too, up into 5th, still right where he started. Watch the 8 of Billy Stanley there, up into 6. Oh, that was close. Man, I don't know how these guys know where the front end of their car is. Billy making some moves up toward the front, just outside of the top 5 right now. And again, a battle for the lead up front, the 26-28. You did miss it, folks. Here is the pre-race analytics coming in too tonight. Fuel, 75%. We're looking at the window at about 28-34. If it was me, I would come down to 25 and just split it. Stay out, you make it a caution, you might have a chance. But man, we got side-by-side battles going all over the place here. 2x2x2. What is this, Noah's Ark here tonight? Jack Dottery out there in chat, rooting on Napier. Whoa, 60 up into the wall. Aaron. He is going to fall back into 7th here. 14 tuning in right now, folks. We've got 11 likes. Man, thank you for all. Do the middle. Boy, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Thank you all for showing up. Do appreciate it. I'm sure these guys do too. We got fans out there in chat for everybody. I am definitely keeping an eye on track, keeping an eye on the timing screen as well. We'll even give you guys a little tidbit on how I am changing drivers, if y'all do not know. Robert Lynch there, the 21, peeking to the inside of Billy. Just cannot seem to get up and get around him. Here comes Brian looking to the inside. Man. It's like the 21 scraping the wall there. Battles behind on 2. James Napier, Larry Fairman, and Robert. We got battle up front. We got a battle back here as well. Gonna definitely keep an eye on the 9, 21, 7, 60, 11, 119. And anybody tell me what happened to Sutton? Because he didn't start. Oh, we got a slow card. Very slow card. That is Brian Neff falling all the way back here into 11th here. Oh, we got cars going sideways. Oh, no. It's the first caution of the evening. We've got a MaxspeedTV replay. All right, Richard actually out there in chat here tonight. So wanting to come up here in the booth. We're going to definitely get him up here. All right, we are being joined in by the 95 of a sudden death, also known as Richard. How you doing there, Richard?
What up? What up? Had some technical difficulties.
Oh, man. Well, we're taking a look at this first caution here. Looks like the 11 got loose. And then right there, the 60, and I believe that is the 21, kind of get connected together. Man, it was kind of just on from there. David Cox going to get a little piece of it. But, man, several drivers up at that outside wall. Are you going to be able to get back in?
No, I'm sure not. My Oculus, something happened, and it went blank. And then I had 2 different screens up, so I just backed out.
Oh, man. This is not what we wanted.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
It's okay, though. I get to sit up here with you and watch the broadcast and
Let me blow
so
out
it's
your.
gonna be good.
Yep, let me blow out your ears.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
looks.
I had a good heat race going and was running pretty hard, so I felt like I had a top 5 finish at least.
Well, man, those technical difficulties, you know, you run good, you run strong, but, man, those technical difficulties, when it happens, they just bite you at the wrong time.
Yes, they do. Sure do.
Well, Billy Stanley up at the top here, he has led a lap. Now, I'm looking here, looks like the top 4 did not come down pit road, but everybody else behind them, from Adam Robertson on back to David Cox. Well, we're going to have a different, kind of a different, what do you call it, strategy here between these guys.
Billy likes to strategize a little bit. I know Billy's going to stay out, try to get track position, and stay out front as long as he can.
Well, one to go here. Didn't get a chance to get anybody down here this time, but you know, I think throughout the 7 races, Sutton, that are left in this season, we're going to have plenty of time to get some drivers up here for an interview. You know, it's just one race right here tonight. That's all it is.
That's right. See, we got a lot of fans in chat.
We do, and you've got one yourself out there, Vanessa Compton.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you?
Looks like Vanessa, Jack, Diana, Sarah.
Diana's a big supporter of Graceland Shootout Series. I don't think she's missed a race yet.
Wow.
Yeah, she watches them every week.
Well, glad to have her out here. Well, we are coming into middle 3 and 4. Billy Stanley is going to be getting us going here. The pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Now it is up to the leader inside of that restart zone. And it looks like he's almost going to hold him to the green. Green is back out once more here tonight. The Graceland Shootout Series 5-star Beverages, round number 7, season 4 here at Texas. Make sure I get 5-star Beverages out as many times as possible, folks. Those guys pay the bills.
Yes, they do. Looks like Billy missed a gear on the start. That let his teammate Randy Bledsoe get out front.
Yep, Randy up front here. Now, Randy's led 3 laps, and it looks like he is going to lead his 4th one here tonight. So, you know, 50 laps ain't a whole lot of laps, but, man, in these cars, it feels like 100.
Sure does. You dive it off in them corners. Woo!
All right, kind of watching a battle back here between Brian, Robert, Adam is even in the mix here. Eric is not too far behind him. I mean, you can get draft off these cars, but you can also take the air off the other car around you. Could be good, could be bad, depending on what happens.
Yeah, turns 3 and 4 is your bad spot for taking air off of the floor and going around.
I'm watching Eric. It looks like he is falling backwards here. Now, I don't just watch the front. I watch everywhere, Sudden. I mean, I just can't stay up here on Randy and Billy the whole race. You know, you might have a battle for the lead, which you do right now here between the 8 and the 81, but you may have a battle back here in the back, too, at the exact same time. Billy gonna lead that lap. Barely, but he got it.
Yeah, Billy ain't gonna give up, and he's gonna, even though them 2 are teammates right there, they're gonna race each other door to door and hard as they can every lap.
All right, single file for now, but I don't think that is going to last very long. Charlie and Janice out there rooting on Billy.
I was looking up through here. I got a couple fans in here. Thank y'all for coming out. I didn't really figure they'd come.
Now they're there watching Brian Neff here Now, I know we got nicknames, or y'all got nicknames with these guys, but it's going to take. Oh, O'Brien flipping the 7 of James Napier. James held on to that. I don't know how he did it, but he did.
I don't either. He'll make you run that car, and Neff won't give you an inch. And he'll make you make a mistake so he can get by you.
He just wants some loving. Not too much. I like to joke too, so you know.
I do too.
Whoa, we got a car up in the wall. Yeah. Trying to find out who it is. Oh, Robert. No yellow, but something happened to Robert. Unfortunately, I do not have, can't really rewind it with no yellow, so I can't figure out what happened, but he went up into the wall, and oh, the 8 is going around. Here we go. Oh, we got drivers flipping everywhere. Oh, and
there we go.
Yep, and Billy Stanley is going to be involved in this, and I do believe it happened right there with Billy. Yes, it did, and the 7 of James Napier. I don't think Billy was clean, or clear. He might have been clean, but he wasn't clear.
Well, I think he come down on him. Get him up in here and let's see what happens.
All right, we'll drag him up here. Man, yeah, hard lick. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Billy up here real quick and have a chat with him. Billy, got a copy there, bud?
10-4.
Man, what happened?
I don't know. It looks like my spotter didn't say anything, so I dropped down a little bit and he clipped me, so that was probably my fault.
Oh, man, yeah, it looked like on the replay there, you might have been clean, but you wasn't clear. That's what I said.
Exactly.
I said that on the broadcast, and I'll call it like I see it, so, you know.
There you go. That's
well,
the best, that's all you can do.
Yeah, and it looks like you guys are having fun out there, man. What's the track like, man? Let's talk about that real quick.
It's fun, man. That's all I can say. It's super fast. And, you know, just some good, clean racing. The only thing is we wish Sutton was down here with us.
Oh, yeah, technical difficulties.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, Billy, I wish I was down there too. Right before it gridded, my VR went out. I'm going to hang it back up on the wall.
there you go. Go back to those triples.
Yeah, I will.
All right, well.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for calling me up. I want to say thanks to my sponsor, Performance Distributors. Thanks to 5-Star Beverages for sponsoring the series. Thanks to our Beef Jerky Unlimited for the Pole Award. And big thanks to all the fans out there watching. And we're going to try to put on a show for you guys tonight.
It's already been a show, and I think it's going to get even more crazier out here, Billy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, Billy, go have some fun there, buddy.
10-4. Thank you.
See you later, brother.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right. Well, folks, I am not used to calling people in the booth if they are involved in a caution. That is something I personally am going to have to get used to. But Sutton's down here. You know, that was discussed before I even joined over here. They want to do that. So that's on them, not me.
It's all good. We all have fun here. We're all family.
Yep, and we are getting side by side again, coming out of turn number 2. Pace car lights are off, and still everybody out here. Now, they do get 2 fast repairs, which looks like a couple of drivers, unfortunately, have already used their 2. I do see one, sure, but several others still have both of their fast repairs left. Now, as long as you don't get into anybody or anything, you should be good, but man, it is so close. Man.
Yeah, it looks like Eric Blunt came out with the lead. I don't know if he pitted or not.
Well, let's find out if he did. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yep. And into the restart zone here. There we go. Eric can't go if he wants to. Green is out. Oh, that inside line did not go. Huge checkup. That's going to cause Robert to fall all the way back to 11th.
Yeah, Bomb Dude, he really did a good job keeping that car straight there in the number 9 car.
Man, well, I'd rather fall back than to get into anybody, that's for sure. Well, we're looking at a potential 3 wide back here. Are we going to have it? Oh, the 69 was thinking about it. That's Brian.
Yeah, I told you, Brian, man, he'll put a hole out there. He's going to go in.
Eric still leading the way. Not talking about clean air. You can have the clean air, but the way these cars race, that clean air doesn't help you much. As we see the battle up here between Eric and, well, who is that? No, that is Randy and Eric. There we go.
In 81.
Yeah. Randy on the outside. Man, these guys get good.
Got Adam Robinson third and the Candyman running forward.
Yep, Daniel Holloway, the guy that actually introduced me to you guys. So
I know, and I'm glad he did.
Well, we got a couple of packs forming, and I don't think this pack is going to separate too much, as we do see the 7 of James Napier kind of right in the middle here. He is catching back up to the 26 of the Candyman, Daniel Holloway here tonight, and that pack is forming back up 2x2 again. Well, I said this earlier, we ain't Noah's Ark out here, but we're acting like it.
I hear you, brother.
Going back a little, oh man, I don't want to leave this front pack, because man, we got some hard charge racing up front.
Yeah, that's a pretty good view. You can see everything. Looks like Adam probably got into Randy just a little bit, give him a tap trying to push him on around.
I know these guys up here racing. It's going a little bit single file back here. Now going back, Robert Doyne, David Cox, and Robert, they're all kind of right here together. So we'll have to watch that. I'll kind of keep an eye on it on my timing screen here. But man, the battle up front, man, it has heated up. We are over the halfway mark, folks. 25 laps. Now they only do 50 laps, so 25 laps is our halfway. They did pit about 7 laps ago. They can go roughly 28 to 34 laps. They still cannot make it to the end zone.
I think you're exactly right, and I would love to see this go green to the end and see these guys make a pit stop on the green.
Would have to be a splash and go.
Sure would. Look at Eric Blunt still.
Oh, the 8's going around again. No! Billy Stanley again, and he went for a ride. And the 7 of James Napier was right there. What happened this time? Now, I've got the MaxspeedTV replay here. I'm going to have to change camera angles here to find out, and I can do that with a click of a few buttons and a little bit of camera angles, and actually find out kind of what happened. Rewind this a little bit. Play it, and right. Oh! Right there, looked like a little bit of net code started all that. But then again, I'm not an admin. I don't make those calls, but there was definitely contact after the fact, and Billy goes for a topsy-turvy, as I like to call it. Boy, he went for a ride and a half. Oh.
Let's get the number 7 car up here and see what he thought.
All right, James Napier here. Let's go ahead and get him down here. James, got a copy, buddy?
You hear me?
Yeah, what happened down there, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Looks like might have been a little bit of net code, a little bit of this and that.
You think of? I know we was going straight in a drive oval. I hate it for Billy.
Yeah, but that's racing, brother. Keep on digging. You got any fast repairs left?
My last one.
No.
All right. We'll let you go. Good luck the rest of the race.
Thank you.
Good luck, James. His name's gonna be easy to remember because that's my dad's name.
James?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Hey, folks, we are at 20 to go, and it is 8:39 Central, 9:39 Eastern. Man, this is going by quick.
It does.
Man.
Hey guys, most of you Elvis fans out there, we're gonna have a special race that Tuesday night during the Elvis week. And if you would, I'd like for you to log in early, get in chat, ever whose name's in chat. We're gonna have a special drawing and before the race is over with, and you'll get to win a TCB light like Billy's got. So be sure you get in the chat. We'll have a special drawing that night for that, and get you a nice TCB light. I'll get Joshua a picture, and he'll put it up next week and start advertising it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So now I don't know. Well, before we get going green here, what week is that? Do you know? Right off the top of your head.
August 15th, I think, or 14th. It's that week. Diana can tell you. She knows all this stuff.
All right. Well, we'll get more into that. We'll get some stuff going before we get to that, of course, and get that promoted, get that out there. Not only on the website. I guess Robert will probably do something, but I'll get it on MaxspeedTV as well as Facebook. I'll even post it on my personal Twitter. We'll get it out there. We'll get people out here tuning in. So, well, 19 to go. Eric up front. Randy Bledsoe, Adam Robertson, Brian Neff, Larry Fairman, Robert Doig, James Napier, Daniel Holloway, Robert, David, and Billy rounding out the 11-car field. Green back out once more. And even with 11, 12 drivers. Oh, we got 3 wide going behind them. Boy, Billy wasted no time. He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Billy wants his positions back. I imagine Billy ain't got no more faster pass. He's going to have to drive a little bit concerned.
I can actually tell you, I mean, I know we got battles going on all over up front here, but I can tell you that Brian Neff is out of fast repairs. Billy is actually out of fast repairs. James Napier as well as Robert Lynch.
Yeah, Robert's running in the back now, but as the laps wind down and you'll see Robert coming.
Oh, we got a car on the wall. That is Larry Fairman. He kept it up on the wall, took a lot of damage. Looks like he didn't want to get down onto the track to get into anybody. Smart move for sure.
Yeah, way to go, Larry. That was good. Keep it up on the wall and just come in and get your car repaired.
Larry, he actually does have both of his fast repairs left. So he can get out there, back out onto the track, and it looks like, unfortunately, this time by, he will go a lap down, which, man, if we stay green sudden,
I hear you.
I've already bit off, let's see here, 12 fingernails, so, you know.
I know Eric Blunt's trying to put a move on Adam up front.
Yeah, that is Adam up front, yeah.
I swear Adam was fast. It's hard to pass him.
Nah, it's easy. It's called a chrome horn.
Chrome horn.
And that 60 boy, he is putting that chrome horn up to the back of him. Just can't quite get it up there, though. But watch that 81 of Randy. He's peeking to the inside here. He's got a little bit of a run. Let's see what happens down into 3. Looks like he is going to take that position away from Eric. Eric's back to 3rd.
Yeah, Randy's our season 3 champion. And,
we got a yellow. Where in the world did that yellow come out at? That might have been David Cox. Hey, David. Oh, smacking it out of turn number 4. it looks like he just got too high and it just went straight up into that wall. I'm going to rewind it here for a minute. It looks like
he might have blew a right front tire and just went straight up in the wall.
that is a big possibility. Boy, I wish we could see the blown tires, but unfortunately they haven't added that in.
I know.
That would be it looks like he might have got loose going into 3 and tried to get it straightened out, couldn't do it, and then just smacked the outside wall. I don't know. We'll have to get David down here, I guess, and talk with him, since that's what we can do over here.
Yeah, get him on up here.
All right. Well, David Cox, man, we seen you smack the outside wall there, but what happened down there, buddy?
I don't know. Just ended up running into the wall.
Man, it looks like you kind of got a little bit loose. Is that the way it felt, or is you just driving it too hard?
Yeah, I just wasn't paying attention there and come off the corner wrong and ended up hitting the wall.
Oh, well, I mean, go ahead, Sid.
I'm good.
Oh, all right.
You gotta open your eyes up there, David.
Yeah, that happens sometimes when I'm looking at my black box.
We're gonna take that black box out of your car.
All right, David, good luck down there. Hang on, man, it ain't over.
Yep, I'm still digging.
All righty, good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, a little different calling drivers up here, man.
I told you it ain't that bad.
No. Well, y'all gave me the forewarning. Now the other leagues I've been a part of and done, yeah, it ain't so pretty at times.
Well, you know, I was in the Army for 30 years, so when I lay down the law, they know the law.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I'm at a loss for words here, folks.
Yeah, okay. That guy, Robert Doig, here in the 9 car, he was a sergeant major in the EOD squad in the Army. He's retired.
Oh, wow. Well, we got a lot of veterans here, and I'm one myself, so.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Yeah, well, thank you, and of course, thank everybody else out there, too, for their service. I don't know if anybody out there, you know, is tuning in here tonight, but thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for your service. And again, a big shout out to 5-Star Beverages for sponsoring the league, I believe it is. Not only the league, but the series. So, combination of both, I guess. So big shout out to them, and a big shout out to, of course, Graceland and Billy and you, Sutton, and Daniel and Robert and everybody for allowing MaxspeedTV to be a part of it. I know this is just one race, but man, I'm already liking what I'm seeing, and I already seen it in practice. So now, you know, the race is just making it a whole lot better. Here we go.
Yeah, everybody was being good in practice.
Oh, Adam, boy, he is gone. Shot out like a rocket. He didn't waste any time, but that going to hurt him, or is that going to help him? Well, right now it's helping him, but these guys back here drafting right there close to one another. They're going to catch the back end of that 28 here pretty quickly.
Yeah, you need to cut me off. I'm about 5 seconds.
How are you 5 seconds behind? Wow. Might not be live. Are you watching it in iRacing?
No, I'm watching it on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds. There is a YouTube delay. I cannot do anything about that 5 seconds.
Right. That's I think it's built in. Actually.
It is. I could go all the way up to like a minute on the delay if I wanted to. But man, I like it as it happens. You know, I see it, people see it. You know, it's that quick. That's what I like. Ooh, watching Adam, and it looks like Eric going at it here. Boy, man, that 81 of Randy. I don't know if he's thinking about trying to block both lines. I think it's a little bit too early with 8 to go to kind of hold both lines. But man, Randy Bledsoe, he sees the run and then he goes for it. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it. Now you got 3 of our champions up in the top 4. And yeah, Charles, thank you for shouting out there. All you bears shout out. Yes, you need to get you a rig, Charlie.
Ryan out there saying be careful driving the last few laps. Well, you got to be careful, yes, but you can't, you know, with 7 to go now, you just can't hold back. I mean, you've got to be Viagra here. You gotta get up there.
It's go time.
Yes.
There we see the Candyman. He
Candyman,
slammed
there he is.
Adam real good in the door and say, "Hey, I'm here. You ain't getting back." And look who's up there behind the Candyman.
Yep, number 8 of Billy Stanley got caught up in a couple of wrecks. Unfortunately, he does not have any resets left, but man, he is hard charging back up toward the front, but he has got to be careful. Everybody's got to be careful, man.
Yeah, one wrong move by these leaders, and it could take out the rest of the field.
Yes, it could, and man, we are still watching Randy. Hey, man, he is blocking every line he can, but I don't know how he's doing it. These cars are a little loose, I think. I don't know. I'm not out there, so I don't know.
Randy's a good driver. I see Neff and Crumbs caught back up with him, so now they're joining the back since they're all too wide around here.
Golly, man, it's getting tight. Guys are making me nervous up front. And we've seen a lot of too wide here tonight. Really no 3 wide yet, but hey, we may see it toward the end. We're coming to the stripe here, folks. Gonna be 3 to go if we do get that dreadful, I call yellows rubber duckies. So if we get a rubber ducky, hopefully we don't swat in 60s to save it. Oh, Daniel Holloway! Oh my golly! Oh golly! I don't know what happened to Daniel. I think he got on the apron and unfortunately took out a couple of vehicles.
Yeah, and I think somebody ain't got no fast repairs. They're probably out.
Oh, no. Well, I need to get on Daniel Holloway here to find out.
Bring that Candyman up here.
All right. Well, let me take a look. Get him up here. Find out kind of replay. It looks like did he clip the apron or did he get hit by the 8? I don't know, but it definitely took out several drivers on that one. Let's go ahead and get Daniel up here real quickly. Have a chit chat with him. Daniel, what happened, bud?
Just got told that just hit me in the bumper and tried to save it and kind of lost it.
Oh, man. So that's what happened. Ouch.
Yep.
Well, go ahead.
It looked like Billy tapped you going into the turn, and then it just, the front end just went down onto the apron.
Yeah, he right before you guys pulled me, he's like, yeah, I just tapped you, and I felt that little nudge, and the apron didn't help me a little bit. I almost saved it twice, but then she just chased right up in there, and that was pretty much it.
Cool, you got a fast repair, don't you?
I do, but I didn't really hit a whole lot, so I think I'm okay.
All right, well, we're going to stick around here to see.
That's right. This is going to be green, white checkers here, so it's going to be interesting.
Yep, GWC attempt number 1. All right, Daniel, we'll go out there and have some fun, man, and we'll see what happens.
10-4.
Yep. All right, we are being joined in here tonight as well with the number 8 of Billy Stanley.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, we're having a blast up here, man.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad somebody is. I was for a little while, but it was kind of nice starting from the back 3 times to get working my way to the front.
Oh man, you were a rocket out there, Billy. Man, you were flying through the field, and well, you know how close you guys were driving. Stuff happens.
Yeah, that's what it is. But it was a fun race, and glad everybody tuned in, and hope everybody we put on a pretty good show for everybody tonight.
Oh yeah, man, it's been awesome, and I think over time, start coming in. We'll get more in chat, more drivers. I know we're missing a few tonight, you know, vacation, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's summertime. People are going to do that. But you guys are still out here doing it. Now, GWC attempt 1, y'all get 2. We're going to be under the first one here. Man, these guys have got to get to the white flag. If they do that and then something happens, they got to get back to the line. And he just disappeared.
Billy was done talking, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess he's like, poop.
Is the lights out on the pace car?
Lights out are on the pace car. We got Randy Bledsoe, Brian Neff. That is our front row here. We got Robert Lynch, Robert Doig. That is row number 2. Row 3 is David Cox. Then James Napier. Row 4, Daniel Holloway, Eric Blount. Row 5, Adam Robertson. And Billy is unfortunately on pit road for the evening. Here we go. First GWC attempt here tonight. Coming into that restart zone, and Randy Bledsoe says, "See ya!" Green flag back out. The first GWC attempt here for the GRaceland Shootout Series 5-star Beverages Season 4, Round 7 here at Texas. And Randy has got a good gap over Brian and Robert. All Randy's got to do is hit that white flag, but it's heating up back there in the back.
Yes, it is, and I want to watch this round for a second on back. That's going to be a pretty good run.
Yep, and here we go. That is the white flag. 1 to go here tonight. Robert, Brian.
Oh, we got 2 cars in the wall.
Oh, well, that is not going to be a yellow. They're going to have to get to the line. They're just going to have to go after the white flag. There is no more cautions. And Randy Bledsoe coming out of turn number 4 through the tri-oval is going to win it here tonight, Texas. It's like,
good job, Randy. Who we got second place with Cruns?
Runs P2 and Brian Neff in P3.
And 4. Good racing. They'll be around at the start line here in a minute. First 3. So we'll drag them up 1 by 1, 3, 2, 1.
All right, well, give me just a few minutes, folks. I'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show with the top 3. Hang tight. We'll be right back. righty, folks. I've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with our winner in that GRaceland Shootout Series 81 machine of Randy Bledsoe. Well, Randy, man, you guys, I thought practice was enjoyable. Man, you guys put on a show here at Texas and, just in 50 laps, but straight up super speedway style racing. But, man, the draft, the aero push, we had a little bit of everything here. Man, talk about the race out here for you. How did it feel, in the green flag runs?
It felt good. Some people complaining about getting too loose. I just stayed neutral the whole race. Just bided my time. I knew 50 laps was a long time around there, so bided my time.
Well, 50 laps is not a whole lot. Y'all don't run stages, so y'all's kind of, having to bank if a caution comes out, GWC, what have you. We ended up having to go GWC here. Was you hoping for a GWC, or was you just hoping to go green?
I kind of figured a few more cautions would come out. I knew once it went GWC, I was getting pretty good launches on the green flag there. I knew exactly when the green flag would come out, and I could get a pretty good launch. I knew I'd be good after that.
Well, you took off like a rocket, bud. So you got that gap you needed, and that kind of the getting a break away from everybody else. So, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, man. I do believe, I do not have the schedule right straight in front of me, but I do believe you guys go to, is it Richmond next week?
It could possibly be. I don't know for sure myself.
Okay, well, I believe it is Richmond. How do you feel about Richmond?
They should fill that place up with water. Have fishing tournaments.
Put a whole bunch of bass in there, right?
That's right.
I'd rather have catfish, but yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Do you have a strategy going into it, or just go out there and try to finish?
Go out there and try to lead every lap, get the pole and lead every lap like I did tonight.
All righty,
buddy. It was
buddy.
at my house tonight.
Oh, it was at your house tonight.
I love Texas.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it. All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your win here tonight?
First and foremost, give a shout-out to all the fans. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all had a good show. 5-star Beverages for the sponsorship. Beef Jerky Unlimited, or Unlimited Beef Jerky. I keep getting that tongue-tied. Hound Dog Racing. Thanks, Billy, for letting me be part of it. And I thought Billy, he's going to be a factor tonight. He was really fast. He was my pick to win.
Yeah.
And thank you. I'm sure everybody's enjoyed your broadcast there.
Oh, I hope so. We have 12 likes, so I think some people enjoyed it.
Good deal.
All righty, Randy. Well, we will see you hopefully next week in Texas, man. Go celebrate tonight.
Yes, sir. See you.
See you, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us down here to our P2, very close P2 finish here. That is going to be Robert Lynch here. They call him Cruns, but I'm going to call him Robert because, well, I don't have that privilege to call him Cruns yet. So, Robert, man, P2 out here tonight, man, talk about it, man. It was a battle.
Yeah, it definitely was. It's a good racetrack, and we got a lot of good drivers in here, but I had to work my way back up. I tell you what, you get involved in a couple things, and of course, I did it to myself a couple times. I slammed the wall a few times, and ended about spinning almost to that one time, just by myself. It was just horrible. So I had to get the pit crew had to give me a fast repair a couple times, and used it, and then got tires to last there, and then. The biggest thing was avoiding that wreck. I knew it was going to come because I stayed up with them, but I knew it was going to happen. So I just wanted to position myself where I can benefit, and I did. So I was able to benefit, start third, and I was able to get around Brian, which he's hard to race.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Brian was right there with you, and it was going to come down to the line. Who had that preferred line, basically, and you just got the a big enough launch, I would say, got the big enough run to get around him and stay around him. Yeah, I did. We do notice that unfortunately you did have to use both fast repairs. We never want to see drivers get into the wreck. We had a lot of drivers out here that were fast, that were coming up through the field. And, unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. So, I mean, just like this whole entire season, I mean, this is the first podium for this season for me. I've been involved with a lot of wrecks, gotten wrecked out at a lot of races this season. It's been my worst points for seasons at all since season one, since we started this, and it's like I just been shaking my head. It's like, when am I gonna freaking get up there?
Yeah, I'm seeing at the points here back in 12th. Yeah, I say it's not a bad thing, but the season is kind of winding down or getting close to it. So you got to pick up all the points that you can.
Well, yeah, we're right at the halfway. I mean, this was race 7 out of 13, so we're right at that halfway point. So I've got to pick it up in second place. It's a good start, a good start. So
And it happened on MaxspeedTV. So
that's correct. Yeah, well, that's right. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, man. I had a blast here tonight. Not only in practice, but I seen what was going on in practice, and then getting to the race time. Oh my golly, it was incredible. Richmond next week. How do you feel about Richmond?
I like Richmond. So as long as I can keep clean, that's the biggest thing. Is as long as I can keep clean and not be involved with any incidents or anything like that, and I just got to remember, I got to get back in practicing more with my super late model here. It's wider than the late models, and so that's why I smacked the wall a couple of times tonight. That's just my own fault. I wasn't able to do a lot of practice this week, and so that's just been my own fault. So I got to get back at it this next week.
All right. Well, I'm sure you will, buddy. The late model and the super late model is similar, but one I believe is wider than the other. Is that correct?
Yeah, or yes, I sit a little bit different in the car, so it looks like it's wider and it feels like it's wider on the right side than the left side, because it is, and with a driver standpoint. So it's just weird, but it just feels it,
Yeah.
And that's why I clipped the wall a couple of times. That was just my own fault for doing that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, mistakes happen to the best of us. Even the professionals, they have mistakes. So,
That's right, Joshua. That's right.
All right. Well, we're not going to keep you any longer, Robert. Awesome job, P2, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, man?
Yeah, just AKA Racing. That's me, my grandson, and my son's racing team there, and of course 5-Star Beverages for sponsoring this season, and all the drivers. I mean, you guys are doing a heck of a job, and thank you for joining us this season, and we look forward to the next races.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I'm looking forward to them, too. I really am. So glad to be a part of it, Robert. And we'll talk more throughout the week, I'm sure, man. So, you go celebrate P2 here tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us down here to the number 69, Brian Neff. Brian, awesome job, man. P3 here at Texas, buddy, man. Talk about it. How was it down there?
Oh, it was a rough night tonight. There's a lot of cautions again. Kind of got taken advantage of, made look stupid there at the end. I didn't realize we were coming out of forward on green. Finish.
Yeah, I mean, awesome job. I'm going to turn you up a little. You sound a little loud or a little low on my end, but that's just my end. So we'll turn you up a little bit. But, man, how was the battles racing around everybody other than the wrecks we did have? What was it like?
Oh, it's good. Car was a lot of fun there tonight. Handled really good. I tried 2 tires one time, and I think that was the right move, but when it came down to the end there, I didn't have the tires left.
Man. All right. Well, well, I was gonna say something and I totally forgot. Boy, it just slipped my mind. Man, that's I had a brain fart, folks. I guess I'll just go ahead and ask you about next week since I don't know exactly what I was gonna say. We got Richmond next week. How do you feel about Richmond?
I like Richmond. We'll see how the car handles there, and got to work on those restarts.
Yeah, those restarts are insane, on any track. It doesn't matter what it is. So, Brian, awesome job, buddy, here, P3, grabbing a podium finish. any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, man?
I'd just like to thank 5-Star Beverages and Beef Jerky Unlimited, Win Dixie, and my buddies over there spotting for me tonight. Guys, for doing a broadcast.
Well, do appreciate it, Brian. I'm glad to be a part of it, man. Well, go celebrate your P3 podium finish here tonight, and we'll see you next week, man.
All right, take it easy.
You too, bud.
All right.
Peace. All right, well, that was Brian Neff here tonight. Now, Randy Bledsoe grabbing the win out here tonight, and I want to give a big shout-out to everybody tuning into chat here tonight. We still got about 3 watching. We get 12 likes out here tonight for the first time with these guys, so thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Diana, Charlie, and Janice. I want to try to get through here. Andrew, Ski. Just now seen Andrew out there in chat. Sorry about that, Andrew. Let's see here. Sarah out there in chat here tonight. Vanessa. And we had a lot of people. Jack out there. Brady Kennedy, one of our moderators over here at MaxspeedTV. Golden Graham. Sarah again. Brittany Kennedy, Vanessa, Rich Blake, one of the drivers, not here tonight, but glad to have him out there. And, of course, everybody that was not talking in chat. We do appreciate it. Man, what an amazing race. I am looking forward to next week as well for these guys. Well, let's get down here to the unofficial results. Any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. But Randy Bledsoe is going to grab the win out here tonight for round number 7 here. Robert Lynch, there in P2. Brian Neff, P3. Robert Doig, P4. Eric Blount will round out the top 5. James Napier in 6th. Daniel Holloway, 7th. Adam Robertson in 8th. David Cox, 9th. And Billy Stanley, man, tough race for Billy. He'll grab a top 10 in 10th, but, man, he was charging up through the field. And, man, got up there around, 4th, 5th spot, and another wreck happened. He tagged somebody, and blam, sent him out of the race, unfortunately. Larry Fairman in 11th, and Richard Suddeth there. That would be, of course, sudden death in 12th. But, man, awesome job by these guys. A big shout-out to, of course, again, 5-Star Beverages for sponsoring the series and the season for these guys. Give a big shout out to all the admins over here at gRaceland, and of course Billy Stanley and everybody allowing MaxspeedTV to be a part of it, and of course all the sponsors out here tonight. Do appreciate it. Let me get my notepad because I've got it. Had to write them down, folks. Beef Jerky Unlimited sponsoring the Pole Sitter Award there in qualifying. Performance Distributors, I want to go ahead and give them a shout out again. The 5-Star Beverages, I think I've did that, but we'll do it again. I think I got everybody. If not, if I missed somebody, I do apologize. We will try to get to that next week. But thank you again, everybody, for tuning in here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.